Hello, friends. Again. I mean, we're literally carrying on from when we streamed this last. Okay, let me check you can hear me.
Keep moving.
Someone's lost something. And it's not just my sanity. Oh. Hello, friends, again. If this is the first time I'm seeing you tonight, hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day. We played the first hour of the Avatar game, and the stream died, which means that basically all of that stream was spent in the character creator. Not good. So we will pick that up somewhere else, but I'm taking this as the universe giving me a sign that it's time to change games. I don't know, that's probably meaningless, but and that. Okay. So let me try and remember where. I know we have finally started the main quest now. We've finally done enough busy work that they actually flat out told us what was actually going on. My suspicions were correct. We are the Nerevarine. Supposedly, anyway. So rather than now going around trying to get rumours and stuff about the prophecies, and we're now taking a more active role, which I'm very excited for. Now, I did write it all down in my now about 6-page long Morrowind notes. What am I looking for? Here we go. So we still have a whole bunch of side stuff. We got like 10 factions that want us to join them. But right now I've been trying to do the main quest to a point where it actually gets started. And I think we're now at that point. So the first thing that we have to do main quest wise, here we go. So many side quests. Caius promoted me to the apprentice rank in the Blades and gave me the Emperor's secret orders and told me to read them. The Emperor thinks the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine and that I may be the Nerevarine. Who could have guessed? I'm being sent to the Urshalaku camp to speak with the heads of the Nerevarine cult, Sul Matul and Nabani Mesa. I'll tell them my story and tell them to test me against the Nerevarine prophecies, then report back to Caius. Yeah. So we've got the bits and bobs ready. We still have a whole bunch of stuff that I should probably go back to our shack and drop before we go a-wandering. So we're looking for the Urshalaku camp, right? I'm going to have to check my notes. We have so much. I mean, shit. Do you want me to read out everything we got so far? And this is not including when we've come across a faction and they've said, oh, hi, by the way, do you want to join? and we haven't. So all of those things, as well as visiting all the cities and all that jazz. So we got a lead. This is going in chronological order of when I edited it. Anyway, smuggler in some cave called Adam something, find, kill and loot. Okay, and this is the main quest. Go to Balmora to fulfill the Emperor's orders, drop off an Amazon parcel to the Imperial dude, Caius. Did quest for fighters and mages to get info on Dagoth and Reverine. Went to Vivek City to get the info from 3 informers there. Then went to another place and did more informers in Aldrune. We can steal a diamond from the alchemist in Balmora to join the Thieves Guild. We join the Balmora Fighters Guild and they need help with a rat problem. We got to find Emuzet in Telarune, which is a friend of the lady who we got. We delivered some letters, and she's now in a relationship with a very kind bandit. The Legion champion Larius is fighting corruption and asked for our help in Moonmoth Forest, which I think that might be fairly close to where we are now if we're at Moonmoth Legion Fort. Cassius Curio in Vivek City. We can join House Hlalu. The Mages Guild, we did a bunch for the Balmora's people and got our first main faction quest. Go to Solopund and go to Punabi and do some shit there. We found the body of Ernil Omaran with a note that we've got to deliver. We were attacked by the Dark Brotherhood one night when we slept, so we got to speak to Apelles in Ebonheart about that. There were 7 people killed in Vivek City. The officer of the watch is looking for help with the serial killer. There is a puzzle underneath the Palace of Vivek, where there's a place for training. Aluceron, a smith in Vivek City, has competition and he wants us to steal a contract for him. A lady's husband went missing in St. Olms and we had to find him. We did. He's a zombie. Now we got to go back and tell her. Something Wavebreaker had 2 family heirlooms stolen by a Khajiit east of Caldera. Ienis Sarandus in Aldrune lost money betting and bought basically fancy stuff from every store in town and now can't pay, so we got to mediate that. Lewis Beecham built an airship to fly to Solstheim. We got to escort someone called Viatrix to Ghostgate Ghostfence Shrine from Aldrune. We got this. Disturbing dreams. Hasur says only a wise woman can find its meaning. Then name dropped Sulmatul and Nabani Mesa, which now Caius has told us to go see. So we got to track down the Urshulaku camp north of Margan on the northern coast of Vardenfell. And when we're there, we can find Naleno Tadas at the Margan outpost. Hasur Zain Sanabi, one of the informants, his missing son was sent to chart an underground ruin. He wants us to find out what happened. The Death's Head Legion stationed by Fort Darius needs support. And last but not least, Larius Varro wants a bloodbath in Balmora. Find members of the Kimona Tong with the help of the Thieves Guild. Crikey. So we have a shitload of side stuff to do. Like, a ridiculous amount. I've just looked. I am currently the only person streaming Morrowind on Twitch, which I I can tell myself means I'm the top Morrowind streamer. That's not really. I mean, technically, right now, yeah, but only because there's literally nobody else. I should say thank you as well. But before we get wrapped into this, the clip I posted earlier tonight, it got 13 likes. So thank you very much if you're one of those people. I appreciate that very much. I hope you've had a lovely day. My day is a little bit lovelier thanks to you. So, thank you. So, we have to go north, right? That's the long and the short of it. Narmok. No, it wasn't that, was it? It was something like that, but I don't think it was that. No, we got to go to Margan, not Narmok. Which it all sounds, I think it's Orcish settlements, I'm not sure. I haven't been there. Oh, Margan. Okay, so where do we go? Okay, so if we can find our way back to Aldrune, then it's only actually a smidge. Oh my gosh, there's actually a waypoint. Okay, never mind. Unfortunately, I don't know how can we get there. I've got travel notes as well. Okay, I think I know how we could do this. I think, how close are we to Balmora? We could nip to Caldera, and then I think there's a Mages Guild there, right? So we could teleport in the Mages Guild to Aldrune and then north. Or, I don't think Caldera has a Silt Strider. I'm pretty sure Aldrune has a Silt Strider. So I think it's probably going to be quicker if we just hot foot it back to Balmora. What's that person doing? We got a random mysterious shadow. Okay. That's a little bit freaky. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be quicker if we suck it up and do the 2-minute run to Balmora and then Silt Strider. Which, I mean, we could Silt Strider back to Seydanine and drop some stuff off. Don't actually think we have much that we could drop off though. All the extra stuff I've already dropped. Okay. This is the right way, right? Yeah. So far, the scenery, it hasn't really changed. And I know, I mean, if we look at the map, we can't zoom out. But this, when we finally get to the top. This is the island where we are, right? So far, the furthest away we've been is here, which means we haven't been there, we haven't been there. So we've explored, I don't know, about a third, if that. Maybe I'll go with a quarter. So we have a bunch of just good old-fashioned exploring to do as well. Oh, hang on. Oops. Okay, the Silt Strider is right here. Perfect. Yeah, please don't stand on us. I think we might have to actually go in first. Okie doke. Is there anything in there? No. I was going to say, we've used this Silt Strider a bunch. If that's another tavern or something, we've never been in there. Right, hello, good sir. Your first class ticket to Aldrune, please. With a window seat. Although I guess everything's a window seat if you're outside. Oh, cheapers. So we are back here in Dusty Aldrune. Probably my least favourite settlement so far. Purely because the sandstorm's cool when we first came across it. But it never goes away. So it's not like in, I think probably the best weather is Fallout 4. I mean, Vanilla's good, but I can't remember the name of the mod I had. Better, I don't know. It's something to do with the weather. And it adds like 200 different ones, tweaks a bunch, basically makes it look awesome, feel awesome, and sound awesome. So there's stuff like this, there'll be storms and such, but vivid weathers, that's what it's called. And of course in Fallout there's the rad storms, which is a really cool addition in the most recent few. Which is, rather than having a specific area, or just a specific area that's radioactive, one of the options for when it storms, it could be a rainstorm, a thunderstorm, or it could be a rad storm. Everything turns kind of green, and the Geiger counter starts going, which was very cool. Oh. Being hunted by pterodactyls once again. Is that a guard nearby that can help us here? Or are they just leaving us to it? Here we go. Normally it wouldn't bother me, but we've got like no stamina. I don't know as well. I don't know. We haven't leveled up for a while. And I've not kept track this level of what we've increased. So I might have to, if we can't rest there. If we level up, I'll do a save before, and then we might just have to nip and do a bit of training. Yeah, see, we got to go north, but I don't want to mountain climb. I want to find the actual road. I'm assuming there's a road. There's got to be a road somewhere. Yeah, we're now headed in the wrong direction. Maybe it's because that's it's west, but if that curls round there, that could end up going north. Here we go. I mean, there's a person here just chilling. Shall we see who that is? Please, can you help me? My husband and I were travelling through here, and we were attacked by a pack of wild Nix hounds. Okay. There are at least 3 of them. They seemed to come out of nowhere. My husband, Drell Inderan, tried to fight them off, but they were too much for him, and he was forced to flee. I tried to play dead in hopes the hounds would find no sport in me. I just hope I can find Drell before the hounds come back. Right. Okay. Let's go rescue this this dude, shall we? You're willing to do that? Thank you so much. I'm sure he didn't go too far because the hound seemed to have hurt him. He ran off to the west. Okay, but you're not even sure. I'll carry on looking this way then. Can we save? Yeah. About there? I don't know. Oh, no, it's nighttime. Yeah, we're gonna need to see to track this fella down. I would assume. Right. Oh, well, we've got a rat. That's not a pack of Nick's hounds. Okay, one more. There we go. That looks like a bunch of what they call cliff race, the pterodactyls. Where's our... Oh, that one's flown off. We went past it. Here we go. Oh, we hit one. Oh, I think we did it. Well, we nailed that. Is there another one, or are we gonna waste this arrow? Okay. Well, I'm not seeing... There's one of those jellyfish things. I'm not seeing the lady's husband. I'm not seeing anyone, frankly. Granted, the dude might be kind of messed up if he got attacked by a pack of Nick's hounds. But... we're gonna hit it sometime tonight. Because we have full stamina. Okay, come on. This is ridiculous. Oh, and we got something over here. Oh, we've been diseased. Right. Oh, crumbs. I swear we've now come across every enemy aside from the Nyx hounds that we're actually after. No, we've still got... Drain attribute. Ash Chankray. Okay. That doesn't sound super bad. Just a personality drain. Not ideal, though. Do we have a... is that classed as a... what's it called? blight rather than a disease. I know we got some cure blight. Is it that one, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Well, I am yet to see the dude, so I don't know where he is. Right. I mean, where was she? God, I'm so turned around. That, I think, is a Nyx hound. Actually, that's 2 Nyx hounds. So this might be promising. If this is the quote-unquote pack of Nyx hounds, then the husband should be around here somewhere once we take him down. Okay. So, looking for a person of some variety. There's a signpost. I mean, I don't even know where the wife was now. I don't think we'll find her again either. I mean, I am not seeing a dude anywhere. I don't know. I mean, the good thing about the limits of the Morrowind engine, he's not going to be laid down or sat down or doing some other animation like that. He's literally just going to be stood somewhere. I don't know where we should be looking, though. Because she said west from where she was, but then she peppered it with, but I might have been turned around. So... Come on, hit the thing. And there we go. Must be around here somewhere. Oh, there's a... Right, well, there's the 3rd Nyx hound. So, do we reckon... round here, maybe? If he wasn't round by the other 2, maybe he's going to be by this one? I don't know. I remember, if we can actually hit this thing, that would be marvellous. Because right now we're kind of getting our butt whooped by a single Nyx hound. Because we, for some reason, cannot hit it. I mean, we could not be stood any closer if we tried. There we go. Hi, hello, hello, hello. Hello. I am good, thank you. How are you doing? I hope you've had a wonderful day today. Is that a person or no, that's just a tree. Okay. Well, we're away from the dust storm, which is something. Still haven't found the lady's husband, though. I'm yet to find the lady now, either. It's got to be here somewhere. Where would you be? If you were a husband and you got attacked by a pack of Nix hounds and your wife got away, but you were injured, where would you go? Would you stay where you were? Or would you maybe would you crawl your way to the nearest city to get help? I don't know. Ooh. I mean, that looks like a naked person, so... Is this who we're looking for? No. No, okay. Wrong person. That's just a random other naked citizen of Morrowind. Right, well I thought we were going the right way. Maybe not. So let's head back towards Aldrune. And we'll get centered. Hopefully find the lady. And then we can just go straight west from there. Ooh, what do we have here? Ancestral Tomb. Ooh. Well, I think this might be a new dungeon. And we haven't been in a dungeon for so long. Because we've just been doing stuff in the cities trying to get info. So, hell yeah, let's see if we can find some more loot. Vampire. Ooh, that's not good. The vampire is like... Oh yeah, it is a person. Doesn't look oh, crumbs. We're about to be... Okay. Let's just... Yeah, he can't come outside. Because I assume vampire, right? But this is the first time we've seen a vampire in Morrowind. I don't know what their abilities are going to be in this, because I know it kind of varies Elder Scrolls to Elder Scrolls. I know in Oblivion, I don't know if it's still the case in the remaster, but in original Oblivion, it was almost worse being a vampire. And it was something ridiculous. I can't remember exactly what it was when you got to the max vampire rank. But Skyrim, they kind of nerfed it. Oh, sugar, we had to heal. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay. They kind of nerfed it. You weren't as powerful, but there was also a lot less negatives. And then they did the Dawn God DLC, which was all about vampires. And they made it so awesome. I don't remember on what Skyrim character it was that I did the Volkihar clan siding with the vampires. It was awesome, but in every other playthrough I go Dawn Guard. It was fun to see obviously it's fun to use the abilities and stuff, and as like a huge horror nerd, hanging out at Volkihar Castle was spectacular. And yeah, they're definitely evil. There's no ambiguity about it. Failed. One more. Okay. Right, what weapons... You can be a vampire. We can be... Well, I assume we can be a vampire in Morrowind. I know in Oblivion and Skyrim, it's like a disease that you catch. I think it's called sanguine vampiris. So in a situation like we're in right now, where we are attacked in a dungeon by a vampire, there would be a percentage chance with every hit that you could contract it. And you could cure it with a disease potion or go to a healer or something. But if you let it kind of fester, then it takes effect and you become a vampire, which then the process to undo is a lot more drawn out. It's like a whole quest. It's not just take one potion and you're sorted. Failed again. One more. One more. Perfect. And then I think we'll use an actual... We'll take this seriously because this vampire's whooping us. And I'm now realising that there's yet another cliff racer. Leave us alone. We have bigger fish to fry right now, Mr. Cliff Racer. We're hunting vampires. Even though we can't see. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're actually doing a lot better now. Nearly. Okay, perfect. So if I now use... Here we go. Now we can actually see what we're looking at. So, I don't know. I mean, the eyes are different, but I don't think it's... Oblivion and Skyrim, your character physically starts to resemble a vampire. Like, they have... The teeth start showing, they get paler. Then as you progress, like... you look a lot more skeletal. It's reminiscent of the Fable games, how they showed it in that. Please no more vampires, because that was... Oh, what do we... Is that a vampire, or is that just a dude? Oh, we got... Oh yeah, this is more vampires. This is a bloody vampire den. Not today. Okay. Let me just... I'm pretty sure they're vampires too, right? Yeah. Well, that's it. Not doing any more of that. That's not going to end well. And that poor lady's husband is just out here somewhere. Oh God, we got... Okay, this might not end well. We do have stamina, which is the one good thing. But we have very little health and we have not a huge amount of magic. And we seemingly can't hit the bloody thing. There we go. Might need to play some of the Elders. You absolutely should. I mean, Skyrim is the most accessible. Partly because it's released on every single platform now. Like, you can get it on... I mean, I don't know if this is serious or not, but the joke is, like, you can get it to play on a fridge. One of those fancy fridges that have, like, a screen. It's been ported to everything. But it's also the most accessible because it's the most recent. So it's the easiest to get into. The system, they dumbed down a lot of things. Mostly for the better, because it makes the moment-to-moment gameplay so much more smooth. Whereas these older ones, they're definitely, they're heavier on the RPG stuff. With the systems and the stats and the leveling, min-maxing and all that jazz. And that's still there in Skyrim, but they deliberately made it the most accessible. And it worked because it was the first Elder Scrolls I ever played. But now, having played Oblivion and a bit of the Oblivion remaster, and now Morrowind, would I still say it's the best Elder Scrolls? I don't know. I haven't played, because this series goes way back. This game is from 2002. Skyrim, 2002, I was 5. So I was not playing Elder Scrolls games. I think even when Oblivion came out in 2006, I didn't have my first Xbox by that point. So the only one I played on release was Skyrim on 11/11/11. And it blew my tiny little mind. We're about to... If this guy hits us, we're going to die. So we're going to have to use a potion. Oh, too late. Okay. Well, lurkers are always welcome. I'm grateful regardless. Unfortunately, this is maybe a bit too thundery right now. Hang on, where? Is this before we met the lady? Oh no, here we go, okay. So I don't know, I think this is maybe before we went into the vampire den. I don't know. Where is... That's the vampire den. Now, if Aldrune is sort of that way, then I reckon the lady is going to be somewhere over here. And then she gave us the tip that she reckons it's west from where she is. So if we can find her and then just go straight west, even though she's probably wrong. I can hear something. I think, was she over here maybe? Oh gosh, I don't know. What do we think? That is a rat, lovely, and we've got no stamina, so we're not going to be able to hit it. Wonderful. Wonderful. This is going to be like a boss fight now, because we can't hit the thing. There we go. Right, I think she is here somewhere. Now, unfortunately, we're back in the sandstorm area. So... where was she? Are we... Yeah, I think we're west already. So going... I think we've, if anything, we've gone too far west. So I reckon maybe we'll head... Oh. Looking for Nick's hounds but found vampire den. Life is cruel. I mean, that's such an Elder Scrolls thing, though, right? That's what happens when you explore. I am so used to it. Like, every game has that area that you... Oh, hang on. No, that's the naked dude. That's the unrelated naked guy stood out here in the rain by himself. Hello again. I think we've maybe gone too far. I think we followed what she thought, but we went too far. Now our crumbs are getting even further away. Need to kind of go that way, but I want to stick on the road, otherwise we'll lose it. Can I just say as well, I love the fact there's these things, and I think there's one over there, that thing. They are the only non-hostile creature we've come across. And objectively, they're probably the most terrifying. I mean, if this thing was coming towards you, you'd be a little concerned, right? It's flying. It's got some kind of goo. It's like a tentacle flea from giant land. I don't know. And then, oh, it's gone. The other one's like a jellyfish. But they just bumble along, completely not... Oh, there he is. Completely not interacting with you in the slightest. In any other game, it would be some kind of mini-boss. If this was Dark Souls, they would be a mini-boss. But they're the only thing... Every other creature, flat out, as soon as it spots us, it just makes a beeline and is trying to have a really JB-sized sandwich. They're content. They're fine just chilling. And I respect that. So I know we can attack them, and then I think they turn hostile. But as far as I'm concerned, they're the one ally we have. Eldering this way. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. Yeah, we're way off course. I think, can we just try going over the mountain? Can we run for it? I mean, we're now being hunted by cliff racers and dinosaurs and more cliff racers over there. So basically, if we stop and try and fight them, we're going to be screwed because we have no stamina. But if we can make it to Aldrune, then the guards should help us out. God, the camera's going mental. I think if we keep moving at full speed, they might clip us every now and then, but on the whole, we should be good. So we want to kind of head east. Oh, this is not good. Do we have... I think we have a spell that makes us walk 10% faster. No, that's jumping. Let's have a look. Where is it? Aldrune this way. Aldrune guards this way is the main thing. Open door, levitate. Feet, here we go. I think it's this one. But because we got no stamina, we probably won't be able to cast it. Yeah. I probably... Because I can deal with the jankiness, I can deal with the lack of voice acting, I can deal with the clumsy leveling and the terrible animations and all that jazz. The one thing that frustrates me more than anything is the whole stamina situation, because it's so ridiculous. I think this is Aldrune, right? So if we're still being chased, which I think we are, we got a cliff racer there. Don't know where the dinosaur thing got to. Hang on, I didn't set the... oh, sugar. Okay. Right, so where did we come across that lady then? Because that's like the wrong end, I think. I think I was trying to go north, which meant maybe did we go that way? And then we got turned around and ended up heading... okay. Can't rest, there's enemies nearby. That's what the Aldrune guards are for. Resting here is illegal. Dun dun dun. Okay. Oh, I should say thank you so much for following as well, Chloe. I missed that. I think I was probably mid-ramble. I don't have when I watch people on Twitch, a lot of people seem to have like a chat bot that if someone follows or something, it says it in chat. I don't have one of those because I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it could maybe be a bit annoying. I'm not sure. And normally I see everything, but occasionally I miss it. But then I still get the email and stuff, so I will then just do it like a stream later. Usually when I stream, I start with specific hellos if we've had a YouTube subscriber or usually Twitch followers happen during a Twitch stream. Whereas the other ones, it kind of happens randomly. So I write it down, and if there's been any, I do it right at the start, because I don't like forgetting. Because it means a lot, and I'm grateful. So if the least I can do is like say thank you, I make sure to do that. Oh, is that the late? No, Smith. Yeah, that's definitely not the person we're looking for. Barter. Ooh, is there a new tier of weapon? No. Okay. We are still yet to come across the next tier of gear. I don't know if it's a level thing, because we've leveled up a bunch. And I was talking about this before. We are, what are we now? Level 16. And the stuff that's in the stores now is what's been there when we started. Like steel, bone mold, leather. And then iron and steel weapons. Normally, if this was Oblivion or Skyrim, the loot would have gone to the next tier by now. Which I think is Dwarven for heavy armor and Elven for light armor. I'm not sure. It might be glass. I don't know. In this, we're not coming across any. So we've saved up something ridiculous by doing a bunch of alchemy. We have thousands of gold right now. We have 17,000 gold. And literally nothing to spend it on. Which is a little bit annoying. Because I spent quite a bit of time getting used to the alchemy system, and when we joined the Mages Guild and we got all the Mages Guild people sell alchemy ingredients, so I took that and I think we're like level 60 something in alchemy now, which for someone that's level 16 is pretty good. And we've leveled our mercantile, we've leveled our persuasion, we leveled our personality attribute. So we should, in theory, I've done everything possible to, other than just get some more levels. But I don't know if that might be something that's different in this. I'm not sure. Is that a tavern or something that we could sleep in? Because that would be incredibly handy right now. This is all houses, I think. This is the one bad, because like it's a cool settlement here in Alderun. It's the first time we've seen these buildings. It's in general it's cool. It's just the incessant bloody sandstorms. No, this is still people's houses. I swear somewhere is a tavern of some shape or form. I was going to cast Night Eye. We have no magic. And even if we did, we also have no stamina. So... oh, goodness me. Right. I barely know my way around Alderun in the day. Trying to do it at night during a sandstorm is not good. I know my wounds should be treated. I'm trying to get that sorted. If you could point me in the way of your finest local establishment for the discerning gentleman. That makes it kind of sound like I'm looking for a brothel. Smith? No, but we're getting warmer. That's not a house, that's a merchant, which is on the right track. What about this one? General merchandise? Also no. What about this one? Pawnbroker? No. Anything else? Bookseller? No. Come on, we're gonna find one some. I think it's the rat and something. The rat in the pot, maybe? Yes, Hannah, I'm just trying to find the rat in the pot. It did sound like we were looking for a brothel. But I realised as soon as those words left my mouth, I was like, that maybe does not sound like we're looking for a bed. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of does sound like we're looking for a bed, but we're looking for a bed to rest. And, oh, what have we got stuck in the ground or something? Oh, Jesus. What? Oh, no. Are we stuck in... We're stuck somewhere. And everything's kind of glitching, so I think we might be... Have we kind of slipped through the ground, maybe? I know... Oh. And we're back. Okay, we're going to get far away from there. Can we... Let's have a look at this, right? It's got to be here somewhere. The rat in the pot, or the rat and the pot, or something to do with rats and pots. Mage's Guild, we could sleep there, I think. Old Scar Inn, that will do. Was there not someone called the Rat and the... Was I imagining that? Oh, there we go. The Rat in the Pot. Right, so we got 2 taverns. Well, we have an inn and a restaurant, I guess. But both of them, I think we can hire a bed to sleep. Which would be lovely. That'd be very nice. This way, kinda, I think. Nope. This way. Where is the inn? All I'm looking for is the inn. That's the only thing I'm... I mean, they're not advertising it very well. They should put some lights outside or something. One of those big, like, one of those neon motel signs that's like, no vacancies or whatever. They need a big one of those because this shit was hard to find. And I imagine a lot of people coming here are probably inebriated. Here we go. 10 gold. Perfect. Down the stairs, first room on the right. Perfect. Stop slagging us off. I know we look terrible. That's what happens when we can't find the bleeding place for us to sleep. And we have no magic, no health, and no stamina. Shit, what was it? First one on the right? This one? Or this one? This one, maybe. I don't know. But we are resting. Oh, we've had another spooky dream. In your dreams, a tall figure in a golden mask spoke to you. Lord Nerevar Induril, High Restania. Long forgotten, forged anew. 3 belied you, 3 betrayed you. 1 you betrayed was 3 times true. Lord Vorin Dagoth, Dagoth steadfast liegeman, faithful friend, bids you come and climb Red Mountain. Beneath Red Mountain, once again break your bonds, shed cursed skin, and purge the Enwa from Morrowind. I don't... They seem to be really obsessed. This prophecy is all about kicking the foreigners out of Morrowind. And I'm not super down for that. They keep telling us it's like, that's what the purpose of the Nerevarine is, but that, it sounds like a villainous thing. It doesn't sound like, the thing that, like, the, I don't know. Right, before we go any further, let's do a little save. And we are back here in Aldroon, so we can save over that one. Okay, give me 1 second. And then we'll see. I think the only thing we might achieve tonight is finding this lady's husband. Which I guess that does actually sound quite important. And it makes a change after doing all this busy work to find out about the prophecy and all that jazz. It's nice to just be like, oh, some lady's lost her husband. He's nearby. Let's see if we can spot him. Okay. And we are back. And, oh my gosh, the dust storms stopped. Sandstorm, dust storm, whatever it's called. This is really looking good. So, let's go find that lady, shall we? I would look up her name, but it's going to be the only lady out in the middle of nowhere. Because there's really not random encounters or anything like that in this game. Okay, it looks like we got something moving down there. We also got something moving over there. We got one of those dinosaur things over there. See, I think we were trying to go north. We're trying to get up here. That's where I thought we'd be going. Instead, I think we came out here and then got distracted when we found her. So, anywhere near here? Poke, poke, poke. Okay. This sword was one of the best purchases I've ever made. I think it was something ridiculous, like 15 gold. And it has an enchantment that paralyzes. So it basically buys us time. It doesn't do much damage. We don't hit very often with it. But when we're paralyzing them, kind of makes everything easier. Yeah, let's wait till daytime, which I thought we did once. Oh, now the sandstorm. Oh. Right, lady, where are you? Or your husband. I'll find either of you, and that would be good. I don't suppose our big tentacly friend knows. You haven't seen any people this way, have you? That is a log, not a human. What do we have here? We have a Nyx hound and a dinosaur thing. We do have all the health we could need, though. Yeah, then we'll take out his little friend there. Perfect. So, somewhere around here, I think. But I don't know if I've maybe gone too far west again. The annoying thing is, especially in vanilla, in all the like open Morrowind and stuff like that, the draw distance has been patched. I'm playing vanilla, so it was really weird more than anything. Like when we went to the capital city, Vivek City, and it's basically, I don't know, like 10 of these big pyramid tower things, and then you go into them and it's like its own thing with merchants and quests and all sorts. So it's basically like 10 cities in one. But the weirdest thing is that the game can't handle loading more than one at a time. So when we walk up to it, it looks like there's no city. And it's only when we get right up to the tower that it pops into view. So they made it out to be like, oh, Bal Isra, that's a new place. A again, which is not great because the lady didn't say anything about Isra. Well, we've got some kind of path laid out here. So this might be the main road. I don't know. We got no stamina again. This is how slow we have to walk to not lose stamina when we move. Can you imagine how long it would take to do anything? Where is this fella? Oh, is this a new dungeon? Odabal. Well, hopefully that's not another vampire den. Okay. What do we reckon? I can't even find the wife now. But I think we're... I think when she said, I reckon he's to the west, I think I'm massively overestimating how far west. Because I don't know. I think I think I should be checking more carefully in one area rather than marching across the wilderness hoping we come across him. Poke in the butt. Perfect. One thing I've learned from Dark Souls, there is no creature in any universe that is resistant to a big old poke with a sword in the booty. Whether it's a demon, whether it's a dragon, whether it's a skeleton, whether it's whatever. Nothing likes a stab in the butt cheeks. I guess a stab in a butt cheek, because that would be terrible luck if you got stabbed in the butt and it hit both butt cheeks. East. We gotta go east. We gotta find... If we can get... But we got back to Aldrune, didn't we? And I couldn't find the wife again. If it can stay clear like this, though, with no dust storms, that would be absolutely fantastic. Right, we'll take out... Okay. Now, we've got, what, 2 over there, 1 over there. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to be a bit more tactical rather than just mindlessly swinging. So let's summon our bow, and then maybe we can hit that fella from here. One good thing about the jankiness of Morrowind, there's no arrow drop because there's no physics engine. So you can literally just point the crosshair from any distance away and you'll hit what you're aiming at. As long as you got the stamina and the levels in archery, that is. But if that's the case, like, you will hit anything. Any other Elder Scrolls, you have to account for the dip. In this, it's just like, just line up the crosshair, bam, it's like a laser. Which makes the actual aiming a million times simpler. Right, this is the way to Aldrune, right? Yeah. Of course, the dust storm's back. This has got to be the way to Aldrune. Right, keep your eyes peeled. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. Now, I know we came across that naked fella who's not related to this mission. Is that a person or is that a signpost? That's a signpost. Damn. Okay. See, I'm confuzzled because we came out of Aldrune and came across the wife. Now we're going back to Aldrune and coming back the way we left, and we can't find her. So is that a person? Ooh. Is this the wife? I think. Viatrix. Oh no, that's someone. That's Where's my Morrowind notes? Viatrix needs an escort to go to Ghost Fence Shrine. Okay, so yeah, that's a unrelated side quest. Let's try... Right, we'll get to Aldrune proper. And then we'll see if we can find the way. So I really want to achieve something in tonight's stream. I know this is the second stream because the first stream died. I tried playing the Avatar game and we got maybe an hour in and then the stream died. So all we achieved in that is creating our character in the character creator. I'd like to actually achieve something in this Morrowind stream. I know we're not gonna figure out the prophecy or like become leader of a faction. Like, we're not gonna do anything grand. But just helping some random lady that we happen to come across who's just lost her husband, like, that feels like something we should be able to tackle in one night of streaming. Oh, here we go. Here, right, if this is the wife, I'm gonna save. Because I don't know if we'll find our way back. Yeah, Falanu Indaren. Well, we can't stay indoors because we're looking for your missing husband. I've got a side quest in. Here we go. Right. So let's listen again to what she says. Oh no, she went to... Okay. I think she said to the west. she doesn't think he got too far as he was injured by the Nix. Yeah, see, that's the... We wandered very far away. I can only hope I'm able to find him before he succumbs to his injuries. She's unsure but believes he fled to the west. See, I hate to say it, if he's actively, like, bleeding out somewhere and he's waiting for us, if there's any kind of a time limit on this, we have failed. Because it's been multiple days now. This scarab thing is wild, because it seems to be giving us, like, a fire... Yeah, it's got, like, a flamethrower. And I guess we're not asking about that. Just the casual beetle with a flamethrower, as you do. Right, so she's here. It's got to be round here then, I think, somewhere. Another one of those leech things. They at least go down pretty quick. I think I'll stick with my plan and thoroughly check a small area. And then if we still can't find him, we can go from there. But as it stands, I mean, I forgot that she said that she doesn't think he got far because of his wounds. So he's got to be round here somewhere. It's the darkness when it comes, and it's the sandstorm. And I mean, we did come across like 2 different groups of Nyx hounds, but they're long gone now, and we didn't find a person hanging out there. There wasn't some dude just... That's not a person, is it? That's a... Is that one of the ant things, I think? We'll take the alchemy ingredients, though. Is this a scrib, I think? Yeah. Where is your husband, lady? Gotta be here somewhere. Like, this place is only so big. I don't want to wander too far away. Right now, some kind of detect life spell would be amazing. Although we don't know if he is still alive. Unfortunately. I want to be proven wrong. I want to be optimistic, but I can hear something, but I don't think it's a person. I think it's yet another enemy. Well, I'm yet to see a husband. Unless her husband is one of these random boulders. That would honestly explain quite a lot. Yeah, we've just done a big loop. Ooh, hello to everyone watching right now. I hope you're doing well. I just had a look and apparently I have, it's really weird, it's the same. I have 4 views on Twitch and 4 views on YouTube. Normally the live streams don't get viewers really on YouTube. So I'm always glad, like, there's been a couple of times when someone in chat's been like, "Oh yeah, hi, I'm on YouTube," and whatever. So that's been really good to hear because it's not any effort. I have the multi-streaming set up, and I've got the subscription to Streamlabs and all that jazz. So it's literally like a toggle. It's no effort in the slightest, but it is nice to hear that. I don't know how to explain it. Because I stream for my own benefit, really. I don't think I've spoken about this yet. Today I figured out how to do the About page on Twitch. So I now have a thing on there. I'm going to update it and tweak it, I'm sure. But it's not blank now. There is something on there. I always find it hard to... How do you introduce yourself when you're a complete mess? Oh, we just got more enemy creatures here. But the most important bit was... oh, where is it? Oh, it's gone. Yeah, the why section. I did who, what, and why. And hi, watching on YouTube. Hi. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that this is such a terrible stream. Like, we're making 0 progress. Yeah, I feel like it's... I talk about the fact that I'm absolutely mental every stream at some point. But I feel like it... When I've realised I could do an about thing, like, that's something I felt like I had to say. Like, I am a legit crazy man that's doing this to try and be a bit less crazy. Is this the lady? Yes. For a split second, I thought, oh my gosh, is that the husband? No. I mean, this is the most likely it's going to be. It's clear, there's no sandstorm, there's no darkness. If we can find your husband, lady, it's going to be now. Otherwise, I think it's time to accept that. Oh shit, here we go. Please don't tell me we've just done another loop and somehow ended up back. Oh no, oh my gosh, this is the person. Drerrell. Yeah, we've been wounded because we've been looking for you all bloody night, mate. 1 hour and 43 minutes looking for you. You've spoken to Falanu, then she's alive. Yes, she is alive. She's the one that told us to come find you. So is he... Okay, he's going to follow us. I love the fact as well, we're literally walking around in like magic robes and some kind of creature skull. really cool thing in Morrowind is that you can put robes over armor. So rather than if you're playing a mage or something in Oblivion or Skyrim, you choose whether you want to go for armor. Oh, has she seen him? Are they going to have a romantic... someone play some violins or something? Oh, here we go. Thank the gods we found her. Well, I mean, yeah, it's more that she's found you more than anything. I never thought I'd see her again. You finding me has truly been a blessing. Thank you so much for your help, Joshua. I wish I had more to offer you, but please, take this book. It has meant so much to the two of us. I can only hope you find as much enjoyment in it as we have. Take care. A Dance in Fire, Chapter 2. Could he not give us Chapter 1? I mean, you're welcome, I guess. Wifey got anything? No, you're welcome. I don't know why she's got an attitude with us. We literally just saved you and your husband. I mean, I'm not saying you have to, like, give us a load of gold or anything, but some kind of thank you would be nice. So we've got another book. Ooh, block skill increase. Very nice. Okay. It was a complete loss. The cafe rat had stolen or destroyed almost every... I feel like we got to read chapter 1 first. Decimus Scotty's wagon load of wood he had hoped to trade with the Bosma had been set on fire and then toppled off the bluff. His clothing and contracts were tattered and ground into the mud of dirt, mixed with spilt wine. All the pilgrims, merchants, and adventurers in the group moaned and wept as they gathered the remnants of their belongings by the rising sun of the dawn. I best not tell anyone that I managed to hold on to my notes for my translation of the Morrowind playbar, whispered the poet Griff Mallon. They'd probably turn on me. Scotty politely declined the opportunity of telling Mallon just how little value he himself placed on the man's property. Instead, he counted the coins in his purse, 34 gold pieces. Very little indeed for an entrepreneur beginning a new business. Hoy! Came a cry from the wood. A small party of Bosma emerged from the thicket, clad in leather mail and bearing arms. Friend or foe? Neither, growled the convoy head. You must be the Cyrodiils. I never know how to... laughed the leader of the group, a tall skeleton thin youth with a sharp vulpine face. We heard you were en route. Evidently so did our enemies. I thought the war was over, muttered one of the caravan's now ruined merchants. The Bosma laughed again. No act of war, just a little border enterprise. You are going on to Falanesti? I'm not, the convoy head shook his head. As far as I'm concerned, my duty is done. No more horses, no more caravan, just a fat profit loss to me. The men and women crowded around the man, protesting, threatening, begging, but he refused to step foot in Valenwood. If these were the new times of peace, he said, he'd rather come back for the next war. Scotty tried a different route and approached the Bosma. He spoke with an authoritative but friendly voice, the kind he used in negotiations with peevish carpenters. I don't suppose you'd consider escorting me to Falanesti. I'm a representative for an important imperial agency, the Atreus Building Commission, here to help repair and alleviate some of the problems the war with the Khajiit brought to your province. Patriotism, 20 gold pieces, and you must carry your own gear if you have any left, replied the Bosma. Scotty reflected that negotiations with peevish carpenters rarely went his way either. 6 eager people had enough gold on them for payment. Among those without funds was the poet, who appealed to Scotty for assistance. I'm sorry, Griff, I only have 14 gold left over. Not even enough for a decent room when I get to Falanesti. I really would help you if I could, said Scotty, persuading himself that it was true. God, how long is this? Jeepers creepers. Okay. I am not reading the rest out. I will read it, but I'd like to save some of my voice for tomorrow. Yeah, I never know whether I should read this stuff out, because I'm more than happy to, but I'm just aware that it takes me longer to read out loud than it does to read in my head. So I don't know. I'm more than happy to read everything out. Let me know if you want me to do that. Fermented pig's milk. Not sure about the sound of that. It sounds like he had a good night. Maybe it's because I miss alcohol. An insect the size of a large calf sitting on him, crushing him, its spiky legs holding him down while a central, spiral-bladed vortex of a mouth tore through his shirt. Cheapers. That's pretty horrific. And someone shot it with a crossbow. Okay. Huavors. I don't know how we pronounce that. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I thought that was... Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't read that whole thing out. Because that was a bit of an anticlimax. And yes, Morrowind for the first time on Xbox. I would love to be playing Open Morrowind or any... That's the one I know. Get rid of the black bars on the side, increase the draw distance. Like, I wouldn't mod it, but just some of those quality of life stuff would be amazing. As it is, we are playing this exactly like it would be in 2002. I'm aware that maybe I think the loading times might be quicker because it's running on better hardware, but the actual game engine and everything, this is all vanilla. And it's not been that bad. I mean, I was used to the leveling mechanics because it's the same as Oblivion. I wasn't a fan of it in Oblivion, but at least I understood how it works in this. And so many other things about it are awesome. Like, the graphics, terrible. Voice acting, barely in the game. Barely any animations. Like, no physics engine. No cutscenes. So many bad points. But it's still a new Elder Scrolls game. And yeah, all of those things are objectively pretty terrible in this. But the writing, the lore, the characterization, all that stuff is still Elder Scrolls. It's still Bethesda. It looks a million times worse. And one thing that is as good is the sound. The music in this game has been awesome. In fact, there's I listen to the Skyrim soundtrack fairly often. When I was finishing my my psych degree, is what I'd listened to when I was like working, and I loved it. It's relaxing, it's calming, it's grounding, it's beautiful, it's ethereal, it's awesome. And then I played Morrowind. The Oblivion soundtrack's good, but to me, I preferred Skyrim. Anyway, I then played Morrowind, started this, I don't know, 2 months ago. And there's a bunch of songs that I thought were original for Skyrim. And it turns out the melodies and stuff are from songs from Morrowind. And they're re-recorded and they've got more of a Viking vibe in Skyrim, but I can't remember it. I found out what the name of one of them was. We worked it out in chat. I don't remember offhand what song it was. I remember it's one of the ones that played when we were in Whiterun in Skyrim. And the music has been on point. It maybe has less than a unique identity. I mean, Skyrim is very Viking inspired. This I thought would maybe be a bit more alien, a bit more otherworldly. But as it is, it's an absolute pleasure to listen to when we're wandering. And I'm glad I bit the bullet and started playing. I always thought it would be too old for me. And I wouldn't be able to look past all those things that I mentioned. But, I mean, we made an Oblivion remastered character. That's what I thought I was going to be playing. And then during like the third or fourth stream, Morrowind came up. And I was like, I mean, it's on Game Pass. I wouldn't have to pay for it, so I've got nothing to lose. Started it, and then we haven't been back to Oblivion. We're going to wait till we're done with Morrowind. So that, I think, alone is kind of tantamount, like, evidence of how much I'm enjoying this. And I think as well, because it's new to me, I mean, Elder Scrolls 6 is... might come out in 10 more years, who knows. So to me, having a new Elder Scrolls adventure is awesome. And I'd heard so many good things about it. So I'm really excited to keep playing it. And what time is it? I should really stop because I gotta get an early night. He says at nearly 6 o'clock. Okay. Well, thank you everyone that stopped by for the 2 streams tonight. Sorry that the first one ended itself after an hour. But we actually did do a teeny tiny bit of progress here in Morrowind. Granted, it's not really anything of importance and I'll forget all about it. But it's one teeny tiny side quest ticked off. And it's all, so much of Morrowind is like you hear about something, then I write it down, then we get back to it later, then we like follow up on. So it's nice to like come across that lady with the missing husband, find the missing husband, reunite them all in the same stream. It's nice to do that. I will be streaming at some point over the next 4 or so days. It's going to be a bit different to usual, but I will be streaming every day still. So we will be streaming Morrowind again soon. It won't be tomorrow because I try not to repeat games 2 nights in a row so that I don't get burnt out. I don't know what it will be, but we will see. Thank you so much, everybody, on Twitch and on YouTube. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, whatever you might be up to, or a wonderful start to your day, whatever it might be. And take care. Hang on there we go. Let me save post stream. Here we go. Perfect. Take care, everybody. It makes sense when I say this if we've played